the first question is, how did you get involved with Kusewera, or how did you get invited to this?
You know what? I have known Karen Osborne, the founder, for like from my very first job in Los Angeles. I've known Karen. So when she started this a few years ago, we were all excited because, you know, Karen's one of those women who gets stuff done. You know, she says, "I'm going to do this thing," and everybody else is like, "Yeah, sure." And I'm like, "Don't bet against it."
Right.
Cut to a few years later, and here we are. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited that she's gotten it this far, and she's taken it even further. I'm excited that she's now, you know, it's not just Africa, they're going to Malawi, that this year they're going to the Philippines, you know? That it's becoming more of an international thing, and, you know, I know my own kids, you know, learn a lot through sports.
So Malawi, then Philippines, then the world?
I think she's working on the world, like that's coming in like the next 2 years, yeah.
Step 3?
Yeah, to a nation near you.
Fantastic. Well, this group is all about, you know, getting kids educated and physically active. Was there someone when you were growing up that got you active and got you really excited about education?
Yeah, I was actually captain of my high school track team, and I remember Coach Morelli was like, he was one of those coaches who, like, you know, old school, would say stuff in front of the kids that you probably shouldn't say in front of kids, but you respected him because he gave you the real deal, was honest with you, and also used it really kind of teach you how to be a good person, how to be a citizen, that kind of thing. So if you've been in there for a couple of years, you're helping out the kid who just got in there. And so, you know, when I was captain 6, you know, I'm like a sub coach. I'm helping train other kids, and that was one of those things where you start to realize once you learn something, you got to turn around and you got to teach somebody else. And he was really good about that.
But you can now be a leader. Exactly.
That's the gig. Is, you know, if you're an athlete, you should be ready to become a leader somewhere along the way. But and that's what Karen and them do. Is that, you know, I mean, you know, anybody who's ever played baseball realizes how much math there is in sports. You know what I mean? If you play soccer, you know, the athleticism that's required, the teamwork, you know, it's actual geometry when you break it down. It's, you know, it's amazing the kind of stuff that you can break out if you really want to unpack it for kids. But at the end of the day, they're just having fun. They don't realize you're teaching them, so they're just having a good time.
Sneak it in there.
Yeah, back door.
And then the last question, any teasers or about your character on Grey's Anatomy? Or you give away without getting in trouble?
Without having the Shonda Rhimes ninjas come and get me, I will say this, that there are big changes in store for Ben and Bailey in the spring premiere that's coming up this Thursday. Actually, Thursday will air, and big changes, especially for Ben. And so, but I'm excited because, you know, I'm going back to work on Grey sometime the next week, and then I'm doing Mistresses is back shooting, and we'll air that this summer. And I'm also popping up on Hit the Floor over on VH1, and shooting a couple episodes of that in the next few weeks. So I'm just trying to keep running.
It's good to be in the band.
Yeah, it's not a bad thing.